Salmon steaks, 2 New York strips medium, rice pilaf instead of mashed potatoes on both. You have to lower the heat of the béarnaise before it starts to fly. Okay. Hey, sis. Long time no see. I know. I keep meaning to come up for a visit, but I never seem able to find the time. How's everybody?
Great. Actually, Matthew volunteered to be assistant coach for Sophia's softball team this year. She's their star pitcher.
Well, of course she is.
It's a toss-up between which of the two is having more fun.
I bet.
So, how about you? How's life in the big city?
Yeah, you know, the usual. Non-stop busy. Strips medium, rice pilaf instead of mashed potatoes on both. You have to lower the heat of the béarnaise.
You work too much, Gabby. You need to find some balance in your life.
Well, balance seems to be in short supply these days.
I guess. I don't know how you do it.
Sometimes, neither do I. Must be nice, living the tranquil New England life, huh?
Oh, I don't know about tranquil, but we all seem to love it. So, how about you aside from work? How are you doing? Are you still seeing David?
Yeah, well, we can. Though, with our schedules, it seems few and far between lately. Give me 1 second. And with that, I just got a dinner invite from David, and it says, I can't wait to talk.
Oh, that sounds promising.
I'll say.
Well, keep me posted.
Bye-bye.
Right. Here you go. Tell me that's not the best burger in town. Another home run, am I right?
It's a hamburger and fries, Caleb. Not a filet mignon.
Oh, come on, Danny. Tell the truth. It's good, right?
Good enough.
Afternoon, Christina. How goes the real estate world out in Bright Shore?
Why? You looking to sell the place?
Not by a long shot. That's how the place down the street finally shut its doors.
Oh, petit patisserie. Keep me posted.
Bye-bye.
I just took the listing. It's a shame. Barely lasted a year.
Well, odd choice opening a French bakery in the land of steak and potatoes.
Or hamburgers and fries.
I think the problem was poor management.
If more like poor judgment opening it in the first place.
Don't mind my brother, Christina. He just likes to fancy Delaney's as the best place in town. Here you go. Extra crispy onion rings with ranch dressing on the side. $6.75.
Oh, now that's the deal.
Hey, sweetie.
Dad, can I skip softball practice today?
No, you can't skip practice. How many times I gotta tell you, we stand a really good chance of winning the pennant this season.
All right, and then I can get a trophy. Oh, hi, Mrs. Weaver. Is Sophia already down at the field?
Yeah, her dad took her down to throw the ball around before practice starts.
What for? Extra credit?
No, silly, to help take our team to the championship. Now, come on, let's get a move on. We got work to do. Play now, listen later. See you guys.
Thanks for this.
Hey, enjoy.
Bye.
Gonna get you another coffee.
Yes, fill it up.
David, I can't believe you got us a table at this place.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Weaver. Is Sophia already down at the field?
I heard the waiver reservation was like 6 months.
I guess it's all about who you know, right?
Champagne? Okay. I'm getting nervously excited.
So, to the future.
I'm not gonna lie, David. My head's been spinning since you sent me that text.
I didn't mean to cloak this evening in mystery, but with news like this, I didn't want to just blurt it out.
Okay.
Gabby,
Yes, David.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. You're looking at the new executive chef of this place.
What?
I start Monday.
I don't understand.
I guess the owner wasn't too thrilled with his last chef, so the other night I hosted a private tasting for him, and then I got the job.
That's great. David, I'm happy for you.
What's wrong?
I guess your text had me expecting something a bit more, well, more personal, about us.
But it's not like either of us are in any rush.
David, it's been almost 2 years.
I know. It's just right now, the timing isn't right.
The timing is never right. What?
I start Monday.
I don't understand. I'm sorry, David. I just can't do this anymore. Here, order a fettuccine.
And a Dover sole?
Oh, right. There you go. I need a spaghetti vongole, garlic bread, and a bowl of gazpacho.
Gabby, who plated this?
I did, Chef.
And does this look presentable to you?
No, Chef, the fish is dry.
This is not my Alfredo sauce.
No, Chef, we ran out of cream, so I substituted half and half.
So let me understand this. Rather than tell the servers that we've run out of fettuccine, you decided to alter my recipe?
Yes, Chef.
But you go help Andrew on desserts. I'm taking over. All right, listen up. How are we looking on the steak tartare and the calamari? Gabby, we need to talk.
I am so sorry about earlier, Chef. I had an off night.
It's just not my Alfredo sauce.
No, Chef, we ran out of...
Just that. Lately, I've noticed that you've been sending out plates that you would have never let slide by before. And tonight, altering my recipe like that?
I know, Chef. That is grounds for dismissal.
Gabby, you've worked with me for 6 years now. I mean, I consider you like family. But I can't have you running my kitchen if your heart's not in it. And my mentor would say you've lost your joie de vivre. And as hard as it is for me to say this, I think it's because you just worked here for too long. One day everything becomes routine and things just go downhill from there. But what I need is that passion that I saw in you when you first stepped into my kitchen. Gabby, I don't know what to do here.
Yes, you do, Chef. You just don't want to say it. I think it's time for me to finally leave.
You need to go and rediscover your passion.
Where exactly do I go to find that?
I can't believe you're here.
I told you I'd come up and visit you one of these days. It really is so good to see you.
Oh, you too, Gabby. I'm thrilled you took me up on my offer, but why now? You were awfully cryptic on the phone.
I just needed to get away.
Yeah.
You just don't want to say it. I think it's time for me to finally leave.
Don't bother covering. I can already tell. There's something going on that you're not telling me. Isn't there?
Ever since my mom married your dad, you could always read me like a book.
So, spell?
Okay, well, first of all, I broke up with David. Now this time, for good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be, it was a long time coming. And I quit my job.
You what? Seriously, Gabby? But you've been working for Franco for practically ever.
I know, that's the problem. You know, I couldn't help to feel that I was spinning my wheels, working on the same place for all these years, you know.
So you figured a change of scenery would do you good?
Yeah, and I don't know, get a fresh perspective on some things.
Fresh perspective? On what?
I don't know. Maybe, what am I gonna do with my life? I know that look.
Well, What if I told you that sometimes things happen for a reason?
I would say you're about to tell me the reason.
Better yet, I'll show you.
Petite Patisserie. What? They're looking for a new sous chef?
More like a new owner. Place closed down a month ago. The space just became available. And I...
Yeah, and I don't know, get a fresh perspective on some things.
Fresh perspective. On what? Happen to be the realtor for this property?
What?
Come on. Wasn't it always your dream to open up your own restaurant one day?
I mean, yeah, of course, Christina, but usually you make it to executive chef before you venture out on your own.
Well, maybe it's time you skip a step. Just wait till you get a look inside.
I'm crazy. No, I can't open a restaurant.
Why not? Aren't you the one who said you could achieve anything in life if you want it badly enough?
I did?
Mm-hmm.
I did. What happened to that girl?
She broke up with her boyfriend, quit her job, and is now looking to start a new chapter in her life.
You're right. You're right. I can't wait to look inside.
And I can't wait to show you. Amazing, right? It's not too big or overwhelming.
Not at all. With some paint and a few personal touches, this place could be perfect.
All it needs is your unique flair and your brilliant cooking.
What happened with the last tenants?
They were a young couple, first-time restaurant owners. I think they were in over their heads even before they opened the doors.
Because people love to romanticize owning a restaurant, but they never realize the work that goes into it.
They don't, but you do. The owner is eager to lease the space, and I bet I could get you a terrific deal.
That's nice. Then what about what's here? The chairs, the tape. I can't wait to look inside.
And I can't wait to show you.
Tables.
That's the best part. It's all included in the rent.
Seriously.
It would really lower your startup costs. I'm telling you, Gabby, I really think this is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Maybe, Christina, but I don't know if I'm biting off more than I can chew here.
You'll never know unless you take a bite.
There's a lot for me to think about.
Tell you what, why don't I give you some alone time to explore the kitchen and mull it all over?
That's a great idea.
I gotta get back to the office. Lock up when you leave, and I will see you back at the house.
Sounds good.
Customer.
Hey, welcome to Delaney's. I'm Caleb Delaney.
The owner?
The very same. So which is it? Late lunch or early dinner?
Neither, actually. I was just a bit thirsty and I figured I'd pop in for an iced tea.
Well, lucky for you, it's on the menu. Thought you said you weren't hungry.
Oh, I'm not. I just want to see what the good people of Bright Shore like to eat at Delaney's.
I see. So where are you from?
New York. I'm here visiting my sister.
That's funny. Because I saw you standing outside the old patisserie. Figured you were looking to lease the place and you came in to check out the competition.
No. That's ridiculous.
Good. Because I've had to watch 3 restaurants go under in the past 5 years.
Are you telling me this why?
It's a little friendly warning for aspiring restaurateurs.
Aspiring restaurateur?
Well, I did just see you checking out the restaurant down the street.
So? What are you afraid of? A little healthy competition?
No, I'd welcome it. I just hate to see people fail.
Just so you know, I never, ever fail at anything I put my mind.
Came in to check out the competition.
No.
Wow, well, that's good to hear. So then you are considering taking over the place?
First of all, I haven't decided, and when I do, you'll be the last person to find out.
I don't know, it's a pretty small town. News travels fast. I mean, plus, the local real estate agent's one of my close friends.
You mean Christina Weaver?
Yep.
She's my sister.
Oh. So you must be...
I'm Gabby. By the way, what's your name again?
Caleb.
Caleb. The iced tea is a touch watery. He's just irritating. I don't know if he was trying to discourage me from taking over the place or challenging me to actually do it.
Oh, that's just Caleb. He does have a competitive streak. You know, he's something of a hometown hero. He led the varsity.
By the way, what's your name again?
Caleb.
Caleb. The
Baseball team to victory.
That explains all the sports decoration. He's clinging on to his glory days.
He's harmless. Caleb might be a little rough around the edges, but deep down, he's got a good heart. Well, it can be easy being a single dad, running the restaurant, plus finding time to coach his daughter's softball team.
He's a coach, too? Well, that's nice.
Sophia and his daughter Emily are best friends.
Of course they are. What's next? You're gonna tell me he's coming over for dinner?
That's a great idea. Forget Caleb. Just concentrate on the business at hand.
Yeah, figuring out exactly what's gonna make this place a success.
Hey!
Hey, Gabby.
Sophie, oh, it feels so good to see you. I've missed you so much. Not so little one. How are you, Matthew? So good to see you. Thank you for the invitation.
Are you kidding? I would trade an empty guest room for a personal chef any day.
What smells so good?
Gabby's making pork loin on a bed of polenta with cranberry relish.
My mouth is watering already.
See? This is exactly the kind of cuisine that will knock the socks off the town of Bright Shore.
You think?
Yeah. It'd be a welcome change to the usual diners, Chinese, pizza, and of course...
Delaney's Coastal Grill.
Look at you. Already getting familiar with our local spots.
Caleb made quite the impression.
Can I help cook?
Yeah, get a mixing bowl and I'm gonna teach you how to make polenta.
I could get used to this.
Oh, I already have.
Good to see you. I've missed you so much. Not so little one.
All right, girls, ground ball drills. Ground ball drills.
Team's really giving it their all this season. If we stay on track, I wouldn't be surprised if we make it to the playoffs.
I won't stop until we take home the pennant.
Hey, I heard you had a little run-in yesterday with my sister-in-law.
I don't know if I can call it that, but I definitely seem to get a rise out of her.
I'll say, according to my wife.
Okay, what I don't get is why a New Yorker would come here to open a restaurant.
She's in the business. Graduated culinary school, top of her class. It's always been her dream to have her own place.
Well, then she knows exactly what she's in for.
You worried?
Do you have any idea how many new restaurants go out of business in the first year? 40%.
You still didn't answer my question. Huh?
Backhand drills, girls. Backhand drills, let's go.
Hey, someone's been busy. Doing your due diligence. So, are you any closer to making a decision?
Well, I canvassed almost every restaurant in town. Now, the palate seems to definitely be skewed towards comfort food. Now, I feel like they're ready for it in a more elevated form, you know?
Gabby, I can see that the place is full of potential, but what's important here is what does your gut tell you?
I want to take the leap, but I'm scared.
You should be. Look, fear can either push us or hold us back. And in the end, what we regret are the chances we never took.
You're right, Chef.
Ask yourself, is this a regret that I'm willing to live with, or is this a chance that you're ready to take?
Okay. Thanks, Chef.
No problem.
Customer.
Back again?
Yes? This time with an appetite.
Well, would you like to take a look at the menu, or do you have it memorized from yesterday?
I don't. I need to look.
Scared.
You should be. Look, fear can either push us or hold.
Look at the menu. I would like to have the specialty of the house.
I beg your pardon?
Whatever it is this place is famous for. Your best dish?
Well, that would have to be our smoked brisket. Isn't that right, Danny?
I'm staying out of this.
It's our top seller. We marinate the meat for 2 days, then slow roast it to perfection.
That's it. Sounds good.
I'll get it started.
And your usual iced tea? Not so watery.
Let me see. Salud. Just a check, please.
That's it? You're not going to tell us what you think?
You said it's the best. Doesn't matter what I think.
Sure, but you're like a real chef.
Gentlemen, you have got yourselves a very tasty dish. And some new competition down the street.
Well,
Salud.
and I guess there's only one thing left to say. Game on.
It's your basic one-year lease with option to extend for another 4. So what are your plans for the renovations?
Well, I am repurposing most of what's already there, and then I want to open the doors by the end of the month. Once I start turning a profit, I'm going to invest in more improvements.
Impressive. Sounds like you have a plan and an admirable goal.
And a long road ahead of me before I get there.
Well, every journey starts with a single step. Or in this case, with a signature at the bottom of the page.
Here goes nothing.
Congratulations, the place is yours. Have you settled on a name for the new restaurant?
You never know. I've got a few ideas, but nothing has stuck with me yet.
Well, I'm sure you'll find something you love. Until then, I couldn't be more proud of you. I'm so excited for you, Gabby.
Thanks, sis. You know, for the first time in a long time, I can honestly say I am too.
I see the Lewiston Falls Orioles made it to the playoffs. If you can manage to squeeze one more win, the Blue Jays will finally face them.
What do you mean, if? It's practically in the bag.
Here goes nothing.
That'd be huge. Lewiston Falls has won the championship for the last, what, 4 years?
Exactly. Time is right for an upset.
And if your brother doesn't win tomorrow, he's going to be upset.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetie. Thought you two were heading to the movies.
It was sold out. We were wondering if it was okay if we went over to my Aunt Gabby's to help fix up a restaurant. Just until softball practice?
Sure. Have fun.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay. I really hope Gabby knows what she's in for.
What I can tell, she seems pretty determined.
Yeah, well, she's gonna need a lot more than determination to make a go of it.
Are you worried she might take a bite out of your business?
Danny, do I look like a guy who's worried?
I think that woman has a real fire inside her. I find it refreshing.
Yeah, Caleb, she's just following her dreams. You remember what those are, don't you?
What are you naming your restaurant?
I haven't decided yet. I'm waiting for something to leap out at me.
How about Aunt Gabby's?
I'll take that under advisement.
Mom said Nana would let you help her make dinner every night.
Yeah, she did, as a matter of fact. But her specialty was baking. Cookies, cupcakes, all sorts of pastries. She was amazing. Emily, does your dad let you bake?
Not really.
I find it refreshing.
Yeah, Caleb, she's just following her dreams.
He usually pushes me to do my homework or play softball.
Certainly has a love for the game, huh?
That's for sure. Me, not so much.
Why not?
She's afraid to strike out. Usually I just stand there hoping to get a walk.
You know, that may sound like a good idea, but you're only cheating yourself and your teammates.
But what if I really am bad?
So? It's better than not giving it your all, right? Listen, back when I first went into culinary school, I discovered that one of the requirements to be able to graduate was that I had to bake the perfect souffle. Now, that is an incredibly complex dish to get right, and I rarely got it right.
Seriously? Yeah, you can cook anything.
Now, maybe, but back then, forget it. My baking skills were underwhelming. So for the next 2 years, me and the souffle became mortal enemies. Now, deep inside, I knew I had the skill set, but I allowed my fear of failure get the best of me.
So what happened?
So one day, I decided that I was gonna either fail spectacularly or I was gonna make the very best souffle the chef had ever seen.
And?
Nailed it! It's an incredibly complex dish to get right, and I rarely got it right.
Looks like somebody's been industrious.
Yeah, I still have a lot of work to do before I open next week.
Wow, you really are looking to make a fast turnaround. Look, I hate to steal away your workers, but we have practice to get to.
Aw, do we have to? We're having fun.
It's okay, Emily. You girls are welcome to come back anytime you want.
Really?
If your daddy's okay with it.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, girls, let's go.
Dad, do you know how to make a souffle? Because my Aunt Gabby knows how to make the perfect souffle.
Oh, does she now? All right, let's go.
You work so hard and still manage to look so refreshed. How do you do it?
Because I thrive under pressure.
I heard Emily and Sophia helped out at the restaurant today.
They did, and they were so sweet. You know, I wanted to ask you. I assume Emily's mom and Caleb, they're divorced?
Yes, 5 years now. They met when Caleb was playing in the minor leagues.
Really? Then I guess Caleb must have been as good as he says he was.
Yes, and then some.
So what made him get into the restaurant business?
He didn't really have much of a choice.
Oh, does she now?
When his father took ill, he had to put his dream of going pro on hold and take over the restaurant. Then when his father passed, he and his wife decided to start a family, and he was left with the business.
And he never went back to baseball?
His first true love. He doesn't talk about it much, but I'm sure there's some regret.
What about Emily's mom?
She remarried and moved to Boston. Caleb gets Emily during the summer and winter and spring break.
You know, I bet that can be easy.
Caleb's not one to complain.
Not like we were raised, always wearing our hearts on our sleeves.
Speaking of hearts, I got something I want to show you.
Okay, go.
I brought down our photo albums from the attic. I haven't looked at these since Mom passed away.
Wow. These take me back. I miss her so much.
I know, me too. Mom had such an indelible spirit. A passion for cooking and putting together large family gatherings. She could really light up a room. She really was one of a kind.
I just got an idea. What if I named the restaurant after Mom? Yeah, right, let's call it Grace.
I love it. Mom would be so proud.
Plus, I'd feel like she'd be watching over me.
Stop, you're gonna make me cry.
She's so beautiful. Look at that.
Hey guys. Hope you're hungry, because we are starving.
Natalie's mom forgot to bring snacks today after practice.
Okay, so what do you want to eat? I'll get started.
No, Dad and I decided to cook to give you guys the night off.
I like the sound of that. What's on the menu?
Frozen pizza.
No one can warm up an oven like my husband.
Step on up. All right, now we have all the ingredients. So what's the first step?
Melt butter in a separate saucepan.
Check. Now what?
Separate the eggs.
Okay, separate the eggs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, what's next?
That's not what it means.
I know, I'm just playing with you. Okay, here's what we do. We're gonna crack the egg. We're gonna separate the white from the yolk. I'm gonna crack it in the middle, open it up, shift it side to side to separate the white, and you throw the yolk in there. Now we have all the ingredients. So what's the first step?
Melt butter.
You wanna take a crack at it?
Dad.
All right. Look at you, nice job. All right, we just need 2 more and we can start whisking.
Okay, but Gabby says this is really complicated. What if we mess up?
I got 24 more eggs right there. We got this.
Okay.
Look at you. You sure you haven't done this before?
Yes.
Never.
Dad, you know I haven't done this before.
You're so good. You're gonna make a great little baker.
Thanks.
So until we build a steady clientele, it will just be me and you in the kitchen. So I need someone who really thrives under pressure.
Then I'm your man.
Good, because that is exactly what I needed to hear. What do you say you start this afternoon?
Wait, so I've got the job?
Well, I need to get the kitchen up and running so I can pass inspection for the opening tomorrow.
Got it. Well, you can count on me, chef.
Can you say that again? Just the last part.
Chef?
Yeah.
Taste it.
What is it?
It's a cheese souffle.
What's in it?
Cheese, eggs, butter. Just taste it. It's not gonna...
Steady clientele, it will just be me and you in the kitchen. So I need someone who really thrives under pressure.
gonna bite you. Come on. Well,
Not bad.
Yeah. Light and airy?
well, it took me half the night to get it right. But look, it got me thinking. Maybe it's time we expand our menu.
To include souffles?
No, this is way too frou-frou for our crowd.
Ooh, speak for yourself.
Gotta say, I'm just a little surprised at your willingness to change. Aren't you the guy who always told me, if it's not broke, don't fix it?
Well, people can change.
This wouldn't happen to be motivated by the new competition starting up down the street, would it?
No. No, I just think Gabby made me realize that I've let myself get a little complacent around here.
I wasn't going to say anything, but the burgers have been a little on the dry side lately.
I really like seeing this new side of you.
Thanks. And I think competition is good. Yeah, but it means we need to step up our game.
In that case, I got 3 words for you. Sweet potato fries. With garlic, aioli. That's 6 words. You know what? Just come to the back. I'm going to show you.
Can I have your souffle?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're going to see? The garlic oil. And the cheese
Gives that I've let myself get a little complacent around here.
I wasn't going to say anything, but
the fries a really rustic flavor that is pretty near irresistible. Ta-da.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, this could be a game changer.
Yeah, I think so too.
I see you're closing in on the finish line.
I just need to pass my final health inspection to open tomorrow night.
The girls were hoping you could make it to their big game.
If we win today, we make it to the championship game.
Well, I promise to be there the moment I am done with the health inspector. Now, in the meantime, I made the snacks for after the game.
I don't know where you find the time. Thank you.
Emily, you want to come with me and get the snacks? Just a minute.
Yeah. This looks great.
Looks amazing.
So I know today's game is really important, so I hope you thought about what I said to you the other day.
I'm still scared of disappointing my dad.
Okay. Do you know who Babe Ruth was?
Of course, the great Bambino.
Why did I have to ask? So you know that he used to say, never let the
Finish line.
I just need to pass my final health inspection to open tomorrow night. Fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. That makes sense to you? Good. Now get out there and give it your best. Okay, you promise?
I promise.
Great.
Thanks.
Okay, let's talk about the menu for tomorrow. I'm thinking about starting with a simple menu of seafood empanadillas and flank steak.
Yes, chef. But before that, I think you need to look at the refrigerator.
Why? What's the problem?
Well, I set the temperature to 40 degrees, but the spinach and the lettuce have already started to wilt. See, this shouldn't be happening.
Well, there's a problem. We have a health inspector coming any minute. Find me a Phillips screwdriver. Get me a flashlight, please, and Victoria, get this out of here, like, now.
Yes, chef.
You got it? Okay. Open the thing. Miss Light. Now, you see, sir, here, this trip switch overrides the defrost timer. So you... There you go. It should cool down in about 20 minutes.
Way to go, chef. You really are unflappable.
Well, I know a thing or two about kitchen disasters. Although based on the age of this refrigerator, I think my quick fix is going to turn into a costly upgrade.
Well, let's hope she's got enough life to get us through our opening.
No, and a little bit young.
Chef?
Find me a Phillips screwdriver. Get me a flashlight, please, and Victoria, get this out of here, like...
The health inspector's here.
Okay, we just need to buy some time. Tell him that I'm on the phone with the vendor, and I'll be right out.
I'm a terrible liar.
Oh. Okay. Hi, Acme Produce? Yeah, this is Gabby from Grace Restaurant. Correct. Yeah, I have an emergency here. Can you please send like at least 2 pounds of arugula, spinach, romaine, and butter lettuce? No, I need it like in 10 minutes, please.
the championship.
Now all they need to do is beat their rivals, the Orioles.
One game at a time, Danny. Oh, don't tell me you didn't pass inspection.
No, I did. Barely, but we did.
Congratulations. Everyone wins today.
I'm sorry I missed the game. I came as fast as I could.
You made it. That's all that matters.
So glad.
Don't leave your coach hanging. Girls, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Girls, these are the new special at Delaney's.
I thought it was our day to bring the snacks.
It is. Maybe Caleb got confused.
Or maybe he couldn't resist the chance to...
Go, girls, bring it in, bring it in.
one-up me.
Care to try our newest recipe?
No, I'm good, thanks. Looks like you forgot the snack schedule.
Oops, I'm sorry.
I'm curious, this competitive streak, is it an occupational hazard or just your nature?
I guess a bit of both, actually. I can't seem to help myself.
Well, in that case, I've got some news for you. I passed the health inspection, and I'm opening doors tomorrow night.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So what are you calling your restaurant?
Grace.
Huh.
Told you the sweet potato fries would be a huge crowd pleaser.
Well, with everyone except Gabby, she seems to think all I want to do is one-up her.
Well, you sort of are a serial one-upper.
Yeah, guess so. But she seems to really bring it out of me in spades.
Caleb Delaney, right?
Yeah. Do I know you?
No. Bennett Chambers. I was a freshman at Bright Shore High back when you played for the Bisons. I just remember he had an arm like a cannon. I couldn't help but come out and see if you coached as good as you played. I certainly got my answer today.
Appreciate the support.
Anyway, I teach 9th grade English at Bright Shore now. Did you guys hear Coach Ryan retired this year?
No way. Told you the sweet potato fries would be a huge crowd pleaser.
Well, with everyone...
He said the only way he'd leave is if they carried him out on a stretcher.
His wife got tired of the winters and wanted to retire in Florida.
Any idea who's taking his spot?
No, but the team definitely could use some fresh blood. You should talk to the principal about it.
Thanks, but I'm not interested.
You sure?
Yeah, Caleb, he's right. Why don't you at least think about it?
Yeah, I think I'll pass. Hey, thanks for coming out.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, that's perfect. Those are not the mushrooms I ordered. Those are portobello. I specifically asked for shiitake mushrooms for my flank steak.
I know, Chef. Acme Produce delivered these by mistake. When I called to complain, they said they were out. What do you want to do?
I want to serve shiitake mushrooms with my flank steak. It's okay. I got this. Yeah, 15, right?
Well, I almost thought you were trying to avoid me.
Whatever gave you that impression? Excuse me.
Oh, don't go. Please, look, I'm extending the olive branch. Or olive spread, anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Look, honestly, I wasn't trying to one-up your snack yesterday. I guess I just got a little excited with Trevor's new creation in the kitchen. The truth is, this whole self-improvement kick was something you inspired.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, the other day Emily came home and asked if I knew how to make the perfect souffle, like you.
Oh, and you couldn't resist, could you?
Do you have any idea how many eggs we went through to get that right?
I don't know whether to be touched or annoyed.
Well, look, go with touched, please. It ended up being a really great bonding experience for me and Emily.
I could tell it was. You're welcome.
Leaving so soon?
I have to get back to the restaurant so I can continue prepping for my opening, remember?
Right. Well, but I mean, you can't go without trying Cousin Lucille's famous lemonade.
No, I have to go.
Oh, look at, there's nothing like it to take the edge off on a hot summer day. Nothing. So I'm curious, what?
I don't know whether to be touched or annoyed.
Well, look, go with touched. Please. What made you decide to go to culinary school and become a chef?
Well, I guess the big reason was because my fondest childhood memories were always in the kitchen. Whether it was baking or cooking with my mom, or simply gathering around the table with my family for dinner, food was always that one element to bring us together.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. It's an amazing answer. I never thought about it like that.
Think about it. The smell of cookies baking in the oven, you know, a Thanksgiving turkey roasting to perfection, the smell of bacon frying in a pan.
Stop. You're making me hungry.
Well, on that note, thank you for my lemonade and the olive spread, but I really have to get back to work.
Yeah. Gabby, I want to wish you luck with your opening tonight.
Thank you.
I mean it.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
It's great, but you sure we can still turn a profit at this price?
Yeah, it's like all-you-can-eat pancakes. You can only eat so many wings before you fill up.
Right, good.
And the olive spread, but I really have to get back to work.
Yeah. Point. I'll tell you what, let's keep the special going through dinner and then see if it keeps up the foot traffic.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, kiddo. Practice isn't until 4:30.
I know. I was hoping to go play catch.
With me?
Yes, silly.
We got this. Go have a catch with your daughter.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Who loves these wings? Much as I love this new side of you, what inspired your change of heart about softball? Is it because our team stands a real chance of winning the championship?
No, it was something Gabby said to me. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game.
Gabby actually quoted Babe Ruth.
She said if I don't try my best, I'm failing myself and my teammates.
It's pretty wise words there, kiddo. Not just in softball, but in life.
Yeah, but we'll never beat the Orioles if we don't practice.
True. Get on out there. Here comes a pop fly. Watch it into the glove. Nice! Got it. Good throw.
Well, not exactly the stampede of guests I was hoping for the opening.
Relax, Chef. We opened our doors barely an hour ago.
Maybe it was a mistake not inviting our family and friends to come out.
Ruth?
She said if I don't try my best, I'm failing myself and my teammates.
Family and friends are not gonna keep the doors open, Victoria. Diners are.
Wait, I think I see somebody coming.
Good evening and welcome to Grace. Party of...
None. Actually, I already ate down at Delaney's. I just came by to wish Gabby luck.
Thanks, Danny. Are you sure you don't want to sit down and take a look at the menu? Come on.
That was my plan, but I'm stuffed. Delaney started running a bottomless chicken wing special, and the place is packed.
Why am I not surprised? You know what's the thing with Caleb? He takes one step forward and then like two huge ones back. Last time I opened, he took a backseat to his bottomless wing promotion.
Do you really think he's doing it on purpose?
Truthfully, with Caleb, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. I think your enthusiasm is rubbing off on him, which is why he's taking such a new shine to his restaurant.
Meaning I'm good for his business? That's wonderful. What about mine?
Well, Rome wasn't built in a day, and nor did it collapse that fast. And you should be proud of yourself. You reached your goal. You opened your doors.
No.
You must have had at least a few diners.
I had maybe like a dozen.
Well, that's a start.
I know, but for Grace Restaurant to take off, I need like a splash, you know, to get my name out there. And then like 2 huge ones back. Last time I opened, he took a backseat to his bottomless.
You mean something like this?
What's this? Taste of Summer Festival?
Yeah, it's a county event to help promote tourism. I'm on the events committee that started it. It's a real crowd pleaser.
I bet. And $10,000 grand prize? That's incredible. Who decides on the winner?
A handful of food critics, and the winner gets a nice write-up in the Massachusetts Food Journal.
I wouldn't mind a taste of that. Has Caleb's restaurant ever won?
To be honest, I don't remember him ever participating.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Caleb seemed to be happy with the status quo until you came along.
Well, I hope it stays that way.
So I'm assuming you're entering the festival?
Are you kidding me? Of course I'm entering. You know, I could use that money, especially with a refrigerator on life support.
I see. You realize you have to win it first, right, though?
Details, details.
Early bird catches the worm. And breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I am afraid we don't serve breakfast, but there's a cute little place down the way that you might like.
True. But, you know, I wanted to check out the new hot spot in town.
Hardly. Your daily special last night nearly turned my opening into a mausoleum. Thank you.
Oops.
Caleb, I actually have a big day ahead of.
I'm assuming you're entering the festival?
Are you kidding me? Of course I'm entering. You know, I could use
me, so I'm done.
Well, I do too. First playoff game, which is why I'm here. I heard about the little pep talk you gave Emily the other day. Really turned her attitude around.
It was nothing.
No, it wasn't. It meant a lot. And not just to Emily, but to me too.
You know, you should do that more often.
Do what?
Show a little humility. Goes a long way, and believe it or not, you wear it well.
I'll try and remember that. But I'm curious. A Babe Ruth quote?
Caleb, just because I love to cook doesn't mean I don't know my baseball legends. But fine, don't believe me. I have to go to work.
Okay, then prove it. Prove it. I mean, name 6 of the greatest baseball players of all time.
Huh. What do I get in return?
What do you want?
Well, I am planning a menu tasting later this evening, and I could use some help bringing some guests to come out.
Menu tasting.
I want to try a few items so I can determine a fan favorite. Like Delaney's smoked brisket.
I think I can do that for you. If you can name 6 of the greatest baseball legends of all time.
Wow. Okay, that's going to be a tough one. Let me think. Jackie Robinson, Mickey Mantle, Ty Cobb, Ted Williams, Hank Aaron, and Willie Mays. And I would like to throw in Roberto Clemente for good measure. Tasting starts.
Then prove it. Prove it. I mean, name 6 of the greatest.
Promptly at 6, and the dress code is summer casual.
Okay, so to help celebrate our second playoff win, make sure you come out for a menu tasting at Grace, this new restaurant that opened up here in Bright Shore. Okay? All right. Great job today. See you at the next practice.
Wow. Do my ears defy me, or did you just give the competition a leg up?
Well, if you must know, Gabby asked me for a favor.
Little Miss Independent. I don't think so.
I don't care. Think what you want.
Okay. I think you lost a bet.
Thank you for coming and giving us your wonderful feedback. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. It's kind. Good. Thank you.
I'm gonna get back to the restaurant.
All right, I'll hang here for a little bit.
Okay.
Gabby!
How was it?
It was wonderful.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'll see you home.
Okay.
Everything was great.
Good to hear. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Tell me how this works again.
Yes, yes. You put the red poker chips in the box with your favorite dish and the
you for coming and giving black ones your least favorite.
Sorry. I liked it all.
Oh, great.
But just don't tell that to the competition, okay?
Just between us.
Thank you.
I don't know which is better, your dishes or the crowd I managed to pull together for your little shindig.
You know, not everything has to be a competition, Caleb.
Well, growing up, my dad always pushed us to be number one. So I applied that not only to baseball, but to every aspect of my life.
You miss it, don't you?
You know, the restaurant business was always the fallback plan. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong.
It just wasn't what you were meant to do. Why don't you try something else?
The $1 million question. Been asking myself that a long time.
You know, my mom used to say, life is what you make of it. That and you have to make sure you fulfill your potential.
Well, there's an intimidating prospect.
It was for a long time. Until my chef and mentor Franco said something that really stuck with me. He said, in the end, you only regret the chances you never took.
Spoken like a man who's taken his share of chances.
Okay, the results are in. The #1 dish, hands down, was...
It just wasn't what you were meant to do. Why don't you try something else?
Seafood empanadillas.
So that's definitely what we should serve at this year's Taste of Summer Festival, right?
Oh, I didn't know you were planning to enter the festival.
Oh, yeah, I figured it'd be fun.
Well, in that case, you know what? I think I will too.
Great. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
I was inches away from a clean getaway. And then Victoria accidentally spilled the beans to Caleb about the festival.
So what if he enters the festival? Do you really think his cuisine stands a chance against yours?
It's not even that. I just feel like we're finally in a good place. We're amicable. And now we're going to be in opposing teams again.
It's called the Taste of Summer Festival. Yes, there is a competitive element to it, but really it's an opportunity for you to showcase your food along with all the other restaurants in the area.
So we all walk away winners.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, but only one restaurant walks away with the grand prize.
I don't know who's rubbing off on who these days, but if you ask me, the two of you are more alike than you think.
Okay, let's go.
Here they are, my little champions.
If we beat the Orioles at today's game, we win the pennant.
How exciting! Are you nervous?
Not really, but I'm pretty sure my dad is.
Maybe just a little.
You really think his cuisine stands a chance against yours?
It's not even that. I just feel like we're finally in a...
Yes! Okay, welcome to Delaney's first official staff meeting. Now, I'm hoping to make this a staple around here because I've come to realize that we all need to step up our game, starting with yours truly. Now, Trevor has put some amazing new things on the menu, which has got me thinking that the time is long overdue for us to participate in this year's Taste of Summer Festival. So who still thinks our best dish is a smoked brisket?
Well, it's no doubt a contender. I think we need to push ourselves a little harder if we really want to win.
Okay, what do you have in mind?
When people think of New England, they think of lobster. And what better dish to represent Delaney's than our father's classic recipe for, drum roll please, lobster rolls.
Wow. Hey, taste this. What do you think?
It's awesome.
Okay, then. Scratch the brisket and dial in the lobster rolls. It's a home run.
Speaking of, Coach, don't you two have a game to win?
Just putting on my game face. Let's go.
Huh? Huh? Tie score. Then our father's classic recipe for, drum roll please, bases loaded, 2 outs. And Emily's up to bat.
Oh, boy.
All she has to do is get on base and bring Sophia home, and we win the championship.
Come on! You can do it, Emily!
You just keep your eye on the ball. You got this. Okay?
I've got this.
Better?
Come on, Emily, bring me home.
Oh, the pressure he must be feeling.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Wait for your pitch.
Come on, Em.
Come on, Emily, you can do this. I know you can.
Oh, the pressure he must be feeling.
Run on anything.
You're gonna run on anything, okay?
Caleb must be so proud of Emily. He's not the only one.
Game coach.
So, girls, each and every one of you earned this today. That's for...
All right, way to go, Blue Jays.
Nice speech, Coach.
Thanks. Except for the part where I got all choked up. Wasn't expecting that.
That's what made it genuine. I'm sure those girls are gonna remember that speech for the rest of their lives.
Oh, all the more meaningful.
All right, way to go, Blue Jays.
So,
Your father would be proud too.
thanks.
So, I assume your famous smoked brisket will be on the menu tomorrow at the festival?
Actually, no. I've decided on another winning dish.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell me what that is?
No, I don't.
Come on, Caleb, that's not fair. You know what I'm serving. And you had a chance to taste it.
And it was delightful.
Well, thank you very much.
You know it tastes just a wee bit better? Victory.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
Principal Watkins, I know I'm probably not the obvious candidate for the job opening of head coach, but no one has the love and deep respect for the game like I do.
That may be so, Mr. Delaney. But the challenge for me as administrator is, well, your lack of formal teaching experience.
Maybe in the classroom, but not in the field. My years of coaching will prove to you that I know how to motivate. This season, I led the Bright Shore Blue Jays to win the championship.
That's right. Yes, I heard. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Look, Principal, I'm here because I truly believe that this is what I'm meant to do with my life. Principal Watkins, I know I'm probably not the obvious candidate for the job opening of head coach. I was obsessed with winning. But coaching has shown me the value of something far more important, and that is making a difference in a child's life.
Mr. Delaney, I appreciate your candor and your passion. And you've certainly given me a lot to consider.
Thank you.
No rest for the weary, huh? I didn't even hear you come in last night.
I was prepping for the festival and getting ready for today's lunch and dinner menu at the restaurant.
Wow, you really are firing on all cylinders these days.
Well, I've got a little momentum. I want to keep it going.
I gotta be honest, Gabby. I've never seen you look so happy. I mean it. It's as if you took over that restaurant thinking you'd turn it around, and in the end, it's turned you around.
It's given me something that I needed for the longest time. Something to believe in. Myself.
And you seem to have brought out a softer side in Caleb. That speech on the field yesterday nearly had me in tears.
You know, it's those brief moments of humility, you know, when he shows that and honesty that have me wondering if deep down inside, there's actually like a very sweet guy waiting to come out.
Well, I like to think that there's a better version inside all of us. I saw it in you. I'll get the cilantro, por favor.
Quite a difference in the place. Sure like what I see.
You'd turn it around, and in the end, it's turned you around.
It's given me something that I needed for the longest time.
I like what I taste even better. Why have you been holding out on us?
I'm asking myself that a lot lately.
We are nearly prepped for tomorrow. I just want to make sure we toast the bun seconds before the rolls go out. The heat really brings out the texture of the lobster.
Yeah, I gotta say, Trevor, I never knew you had such a passion for the business.
Well, you never really gave me a chance to show it.
And that's my fault. Okay, but moving forward, I want you to have more responsibility in the day-to-day. If that's what you want.
Very much so.
Done.
So, what's with this getup?
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I met with the principal down at Bright Shore High School and put my name in the hat for the new head coach position.
No way!
I probably won't get it, so...
Oh, it doesn't matter. At least you're finally putting yourself out there.
Yeah. I decided I need to start taking more chances in life.
I'm really glad to hear it.
Thanks.
So, why the sudden turnaround?
I guess watching someone follow their dream reminded me that it's never too late to start pursuing your own.
Well, regardless of whether you get it, do me a favor. Keep this new Caleb around. I'm really starting to like him.
Yeah. All right, back to work. In the hat for the new head coach position.
No way!
I probably won't get it.
The last order of the evening just went out. Sergio, go home. I'll clean up.
I don't mind staying, Chef.
I want you to have a good night's sleep so you are ready to go for the festival tomorrow. Come on.
Got it, Chef.
Go.
Chef, the last guest out on the patio wants to speak to you about their dish.
Was there a problem?
I don't know. They just asked to speak to you.
All right.
You can leave, Victoria.
I'll see you bright and early, okay?
Great.
Go rest. It's you.
I couldn't resist one last taste of the competition.
Of course you couldn't.
It really is delicious. I gotta be honest, I'm a little jealous of your talent in the kitchen.
Wow. A genuine compliment followed by another dose of humility.
Please, sit. Look, I know I've probably been a bit of a handful for you to deal with these past few weeks, but I just wanted you to know that watching you create all of this from... I couldn't resist one last taste of the competition.
Of course you could.
Nothing. It's really inspired me to take a look at my own life.
Caleb, I think that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Since we're being honest, I don't think I would have signed the lease to this restaurant so quickly if you hadn't rattled me.
Yeah, I tend to have a real knack for that. Well, we both have a big day ahead of us. I want you to know that, win or lose, I hope we can remain friends.
Nice start. Let's fire up the fryer so we can get ready for the empanadillas, okay?
Chef. I wonder what Delaney's is planning to serve from their menu.
Maybe I should go over and find out, huh? Say hello. Good morning.
Hey, sleep well?
Aye, not really. With the long day ahead.
Me too. I feel like I've been going off pure adrenaline these past few days.
Hey, Caleb, can you tell me if this lobster roll can use a tad more paprika?
Yeah.
But you're making lobster roll?
Seriously? When you didn't tell me what you were planning on serving, I certainly didn't expect for you to copy my dish.
Nice start. Let's fire up the fryer so we can get ready for the empanadillas.
Wait. No, Gabby, it's not like that.
Really? Because I don't recall seeing lobster roll on the menu before. Or maybe I inspired this change in you too, huh? Just when I thought we put the competition between us aside to finally become friends. You really can help yourself.
Gabby, these are the festival judges.
Oh,
This is Barbara Gallagher with the Massachusetts Food Journal.
Pleasure to meet you.
And Hank McMahon, restaurant critic with the Channel 16 News.
Hi.
And Peter Felden, he writes a popular blog showcasing New England's hidden restaurant gems.
Well, I hope my seafood empanadillas qualify for a spot in your blog.
Oh, I hope so too.
Well, we'll let you get back to prepping your dish for today.
Nice meeting you.
Right this way.
Ow! Ah!
Sergio, be careful. What happened?
It's just hot oil, Chef. I'll be fine.
Oh my goodness, you really burned your hand. Give me a towel, please. You really have to get this checked.
Oh!
There's a first aid tent near the entrance. Should I take him over?
Yeah, will you please?
Chef, you'll be all alone.
Showcasing New England's hidden restaurant gems.
Well, I hope my seafood empanadillas qualify for a spot in your blog.
Handle it. Come on, just make sure you're okay. Go, 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 go.
Oh, it looks like Gabby just lost all her staff.
Look, she can't do all that prep by herself.
Well, we got things covered over here. Why don't you go help her?
I'm pretty sure I'm the last person she'll want help from.
Maybe. But you never know if you don't ask. Take a shot.
Gabby, let me help.
I'm fine. I can do this alone.
I know you can. Please, I want to do this.
All right, then. Work the fryer. I'm gonna start plating.
Okay, on it.
Be careful, please.
Yep.
Okay, and now we have
I want to do this.
Grandma Susie's chili and cornbread.
Of course, enjoy it. Thank you.
Hey, girls.
June Salada's giving out free samples.
Oh, I can see that. I think they're also handing out free napkins.
It's called empanadilla. Yes.
And this is Uncle John's Bistro Chicken and Waffles.
Hi, I really hope you enjoy it.
You are tasting Delaney's freshly made, local lobster rolls.
The acidity of the lemon really brings up the flavor of the lobster. Nice job.
Thanks, Hank.
Is Sergio okay?
They think it might be a second-degree burn, so they're taking him to the emergency room.
Wow, okay.
Okay, just put another batch into the fryer. What else can I do?
Yeah, I think we have everything back under control.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay. Caleb. Thanks.
Yeah.
Caleb Delaney just crossed enemy lines to help out.
Lemon really brings up the flavor of the lobster. Nice job.
Thanks, Hank.
He really must like you.
Today, Gabby's serving a seafood empanadilla.
It is a fried delicacy consisting of shrimp, lobster, and scallop. It is a dish native of Puerto Rico, where I was born.
Any questions for Gabby?
Sorry. Hey. There you go.
Enjoy.
Hi.
Hey. Look, I should have told you about the lobster rolls. It's just, ever since Trevor's taken over in the kitchen, the restaurant has really come alive. And the lobster roll, it's our dad's old recipe.
Huh.
So I'm sorry. And again, I should have told you, but I meant everything I said last night.
I'm starting to believe you.
Good. So, how do you feel?
To be honest, I'm white. It's been a long day. I'm glad it's over.
Not quite. I think there's someone that might want to say hello to you.
Chef Franco? What is he doing here? Caleb.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Good to see you. Hey.
Hey, Caleb.
Good to see you.
I would like to introduce you to Superintendent Myers.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you. I hear a lot of good things about you, young man, which is why Margaret insisted I come down and meet you myself before we make the final decision.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for coming up, but how do you know that
Your friend Caleb sent me an email inviting me up. Told me I needed to see how much my former protege has blossomed. You should know, he spoke about you in very glowing terms.
He did?
I guess seeing you rediscover your passion ignited something in him as well. You have finally come into your own, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
If everyone would like to gather, we're about to announce our winners.
So much for coming up, but how do you know that
Your friend Caleb sent me an email inviting me up.
Let's check it out.
First, the committee would like to thank the community for making this year's Taste of Summer Festival the best one ever. Third place winner goes to Uncle John's Bistro of Lewiston Falls for their chicken and waffles. Second place goes to Grandma Susie of Bright Shore for her chili and cornbread.
I hope we pull this off.
We'll do our best. In the end, that's all anyone can ever hope for.
And now, for the winner of this year's Taste of Summer Festival,
whatever happens, good luck.
Good luck.
the first place prize goes to... Second place goes to Grandma Susie of Bright Shore for her chili, Grace Restaurant for her seafood empanaditas.
Come on, go out there. Go grab your reader.
I just want to say a few words. I can't believe that it was just a few weeks ago that I came here with only a dream and the sheer determination to make it happen.
And any of you who are dreamers, you know that you're only as strong as the people you surround yourself with. So thank you all. Thank you, sister, for encouraging me to believe that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. So for those of you who believe in a dream and you work hard at it, you are winners. Here is to next year's festival!
It's not exactly the face of a man.
And any of you who are dreamers, you know that you
I just lost.
Whoever said winning was everything.
May I see?
Yes. You must feel pretty good right now. Congratulations. I really am happy for you.
You know, my sister was right about you. She said that you're a little rough around the edges, but deep down, you've got a good heart.
She really said that?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for inviting Franco. That was incredibly sweet of you and meant a lot to me.
I owed you one. Or more. Because of you, I went down to my old high school and I applied for the new head coach position.
Because of me?
We regret the chances we never take, right? Well, you are now looking at Bright Shore High School as a new coach.
Oh, Caleb, that is amazing. I couldn't be more thrilled for you.
I don't know what it is you've done to me, Gabby, but I just can't seem to get you out of my mind. Now, there's just one more chance I can't wait to take. I went down to my old high school and I applied for the new head coach position.
Only one episode left till the season finale of Good Witch.
Tell me more about the comet.
Your wish will only come true if you make it while watching the comet from the Middleton Observatory. You're making a wish. Think carefully.
How do you break a curse?
The Merriwick Davenport curse.
How many other curses are there?
The key is the key.
Now you're talking in riddles just like your wife.
On an all-new Good Witch, tonight at 8 on Hallmark Channel.
Talking in riddles just like your wife.
On an all-new Good Witch, tonight at 8.